So we'll move on to our next speaker, who's Dr. Leslie Thompson, who comes from many expert years in RCUK and is the director of the research base for the last 5 years. Give us an overview.
Thank you very much. Right, it's what a great pleasure to be here. How rarely we celebrate outcomes of UK science and our interaction globally. So it's a great day to celebrate what we've done. I'm from epsrc and we're a funder of research. We receive of the order of £800 million a year from UK government, which is taxpayers, you and I, to invest in research. Gabe's already said how difficult it is to quantify what nanotechnology is, but we invest currently of the order of about 150, 160 million in nanotechnology, and of that we've put in about 55 million into the London Centre for Nanotechnology. So you should be rightly proud of the competitive place that the centre has in gaining UK funding. And what does science need? Well, to be successful, it needs two things. It needs money, and it was part of Keith's job, and it's part of my job, working with you to make the case for money, and it needs ideas. And ideas are always the thing that sets you out from everyone else. And so I think some of the projects you're going to see today are a really great example of brilliance of ideas in the London Centre for Nanotechnology. And actually I must congratulate LCN on this document. Far too rarely do we explain to politicians who have to make the case for investing in science on the value of the investment we put into science. There are some great examples in here of what investment leads to going forward. So let's think about LCN. What's unusual about LCN? And I guess I'll take back to where we were 10 years ago when people were just thinking about some of the concepts that are now being delivered. So firstly, LCN is about two world-beating universities working together, not competing but collaborating to produce critical mass and to share equipment. I think LCN has beaten the "it's my kit" argument very successfully. Not only has it beaten it, but it actually means you've got better state-of-the-art equipment that is used more frequently than if kit had sat in isolated labs. You've also cracked the interdisciplinary problem, and that could be a real beacon for other people in other institutions. It also provides a very relevant and clear entrance to other people to come and use the equipment you've got here. Both other academics, and we can see examples of where you're working, both with other academics in the UK, but also globally, but also industry, and bringing people in to access the skill sets that exist within LCN. And if that wasn't sufficient, my contention would be, and I don't very often have to say this to either Imperial or UCL, that you really are doing world-beating science. You can see that very clearly in the examples, and I hope we'll see some more in the talks today. You're also providing technology. So you are thinking about what happens if you want to scale up nanoscience to nanotechnology. And if there's one thing the UK economy has to do, it has to produce things that we can manufacture and we can sell around the world. And you're actually contributing to how we might take science through to eventual use and impact, either to make money for the UK or to help society through some of the healthcare challenges. And the final thing LCN has done is it's been highly successful at attracting international talent to this research resort of London. Let's forget the Olympics. We are equally renowned and worldwide famous for what London contributes to science. So through the Science and Innovation Award that the EPSRC and HEFKI put together, I'm delighted that Stefan Meyer was recruited to come and work at LCN. I would contend that this is a really good model for thinking about, in these hardened times when money is less available than it's been previously, how by working together in competition we really can, in the UK, grow global research resorts that are attractive to people, that generate great ideas, and actually produce world-beating science, which is what the government needs to get us from where we are now to where our economy might be in the future. So I congratulate LCN and all of you that have made it possible, and I look forward to being here in 10 years' time when Gabe will have to talk for an hour or two, because your successes will be so much greater. So congratulations, great opportunity to celebrate what you've achieved, and I'm delighted that epsrc is a partner in what you're doing. Thank you.